Hello guys, my name is Devesh and welcome to my channel. In this lecture, we will learn some of the useful built-in function for list and tuples in Python. So here I am at the Python console in PyCharm. Let us take a variable, say my list is equal to pair of square brackets, and inside this I'm going to have some numbers, say 1, 2, 3, -9, 0, 2.2, and hit enter. So I have created a list with the above number inside it, and suppose I want to print the maximum number, or suppose I want to find out the maximum number present in this list. I have an inbuilt function in Python for that, which is called as max. I can say max of the list, the name of my list. I can say max of my list and hit enter, and this will give me the maximum value which is present inside this list. The same goes for the minimum value. Instead of maximum value, if I want to find minimum value, what I can say is min of the name of my list, that is my list, and hit enter. It should give me -9, because -9 is the smallest number which is present inside this list. Now suppose I want to remove the last element of this list. So what I can say is my list dot pop and hit enter, and this pop function removes the last element from my list. And if I say my list now and hit enter, now 2.2 is removed from this list. Similarly, if I want to add the element at last position of this list, I can do it like this. I can say my list dot append is the built-in function, and whatever value that I want to append, I can say like 25 and hit enter. So this 25 gets appended or added at the last position in this list. I can verify this by saying my list, and I can see 25 added to the last position in this list. Let us take another example. I will say list 1 is equal to 1 1 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 6 7 8 0 and 1 again, and hit enter. Now I want to determine how many times the value 1 is present inside this list. So what I can do is I can write down the name of this list and say list1 dot count is the inbuilt method, and the value that I want to count. So in this case, I want to determine number of times the value 1 is present inside this list. So I will say list1 dot count 1 and hit enter, and I can see that 1 is present 4 times inside this list. Suppose I want to determine how many times the value 5 is present in this list. I can say list1 dot count. Instead of 1, I'm going to say 5 and hit enter. So 5 is present 3 times in this list. And let us do something, and let us try to take a number which is not present inside this list and hit enter, just for fun sake to try what it returns. So it says 0, meaning that this number is not present inside this list. Now suppose I want to insert a value at a specific position in this list. So what I can do is, let us take an example for that. I will say my list 1 is equal to, suppose I have a list 1 2 3 and I hit enter, and inside this list I want to insert 2.5, and the 2.5 should be in between 2 and 3. So what I can do is I can use an inbuilt function called as insert. So I will say my list, oops, there's a typo, my list1 dot insert, and if I see 2.5, right, so the index position of 2.5 should be 0 1, and I want 2.5 to be present at the index position 2. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to specify the index position, that is 2 in our case, and the value, that is 2.5, which should be inserted at this index position. So I'm going to hit enter now, and let us try to validate this. I will say my list1 and hit enter. Now I can see that the value 2.5 is inserted at the index position 2. Likewise, if I want to remove a value from this list, what I can do is I can simply say my list1 dot remove, and the value I can remove, like if I want to remove 3, I can say 3 and hit enter, and it is removed. Now let's validate this. So we can see it's 1, 2, 2.5, that is 3 is removed. Now suppose I have a list, say list 2 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and I want to reverse this list, reverse the value or reverse the sequence in which these values are entered in this list. So I can say list2 dot reverse and hit enter, and now when I do list2, the values I can see is reversed. Suppose I have a list, say my list1 is equal to some randomly non-sorted list 0, 2, 1, minus 1, 4, 5, 7, then minus 2, then 2.2, and I want to arrange this list in ascending order. So what I can say is I can say the name of my list, that is my list1 dot sort, and hit enter, and when I do my list 1 and hit enter, I get the list in sorted order. Now suppose I want to determine the length of this list, that is my list1. We have an inbuilt function in Python for that. It is len, and then you enter the name of your list, that is my list1, and press the enter key, and the length of this list is 9. So those were some of the useful built-in function in Python. This function works very same for a tuple. I want you guys to try it out on your own, and do post your queries in the comment section if you have any. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you at the next lecture where we will discuss dictionaries in Python.